next up, it is a head-to-head for Catherine and Ivo. So, our resident mad scientist, Professor Jenkins, has transported you both back in time to Southampton docks on the 10th of April 1912, the morning of the Titanic's maiden voyage. The only way you can get back to your cushy modern-day life is if you are the one that stops the disaster. How do you do it? James, the rules.
The rules are, you are dressed in clothes appropriate for the era, you have not got a ticket for the voyage, and you must not fall in love.
If you're not experts in the Titanic, James, you've got a brief history of the Titanic?
Yeah, it set sail on April 10th, 1912, and April 14th it sank.
Great. Right. Well, Catherine, what are your knowledge on Titanic?
Yeah, well, straight away, I think the question's unfair because you mentioned a professor and then some history, and you know that Ivo went to a good school, and my school's like a meth lab without the science. So I'm weak on the knowledge, but
I think on the execution,
yeah,
you will be better than Ivo.
Oh.
What a slap in the face from a close friend. The private education suits me down to the ground for this challenge, and specifically its rules. I've got the old clothes already, enough money to buy a ticket, and, emotionally repressed, won't fall in love with anyone.
So, Ivo, you land as a stranger on Southampton dock.
Yeah?
So what's your first thing you're going to do?
DiCaprio was just a stranger on Southampton dock.
Just to be clear, Ivo, it's a real thing, it's not just the film.
Yeah, but as depicted in the film, people were stowing away on the Titanic left, right and centre. Some of those ruffians, and I could be a ruffian.
You couldn't.
James, can I just check?
Can I ever be a ruffian?
Yeah.
Let me just check the rules. Impossible.
Right, OK. OK, fine. I'll be a posh twat. And I'll smuggle my way into a group of posh twats with some of my avant-garde opinions on polo and how the rules are a bit loose. Although I should clarify, I actually think the rules are bang on as is.
Catherine, are you going to try and get straight on the boat, or
I don't want to get on the boat. It's difficult to get them to trust a lady at that time, right? So I would dress as a man. Am I allowed man's clothes?
Cut your hair.
Yep.
You got a little flat cap on, probably.
Yes.
I think you could go. You could be posh. You could go like New Money North America.
Be American, just be myself, and really annoy them. Like, we're so excited that you're coming to America. It's gonna be great. We're gonna get so fat, and it's gonna be the best. And then they'd be like, "Whoa, what's this? You ever had a hot dog? You ever had nothing but a hot dog? You know how big drinks can get?"
Well, you've got an ice cube big enough.
Yeah.
So, meanwhile, Ivo's just got on the boat.
I'm upper deck, but I can go down to lower deck to have passionate, if loveless, intercourse. So I think you want to get binoculars to the people up at the top of the mast.
Should we play it out?
Sure. Who do you want me to be?
Captain?
Captain. I'm the captain, Ivo.
Good afternoon, Captain.
Ah, who are you?
Just a randy posher who's smuggled his way onto your ship. Now, I can't help but notice that the people up at the top of the mast don't have binoculars. This seems very risky, given that we're sailing into iceberg territory, and we're sailing at quite a rate of knots.
I'm sorry, I was lost in your eyes. You can't tell me I'm the only one who's feeling this.
Could I interest you and some of the key members of your scouting staff in some, and I can't stress this enough, binoculars?
Binoculars, they're the things that make things in the distance appear near.
Yes, exactly.
Far.
I'm having great difficulty with the captain. Could I speak to another member of the crew?
What's it? Oh, you're gorgeous.
OK. James, thoughts?
I mean, both are very good approaches. Ivo, I believe that he would get on the ship. There's no doubt about that. It's your own fault you have dreamy eyes. Catherine, for a while I was like, yeah, I can see if you're dressed as a boy, maybe they'll believe you. And then when you said about the American thing and putting them off by being American, I was like, this is legit. Like, the evidence is in front of them. They're going to be like, this person is annoying. We can't stand this person.
Yeah.
They'll never go to America, and then you get to go away quite smug that you're actually Canadian.
Yeah.
And you've tricked them doubly.
Oh, yeah.
I think Catherine should get, like, 4 points for that, and I'm going to give Ivo a point.
Yeah,
He got on the ship. He got on the ship.
I died as I lived, an ineffectual sex symbol.
James, is there a correct answer to stop the Titanic hitting an iceberg?
Yes, there is a correct answer. Pop some wheels on it, turn it into a bus.